Hi everyone, Long here, and I'm very excited to share with you my gameplay impressions for the Mageseeker. It's a game that's been published by Riot Forge and developed by Digital Sun. They're I had the pleasure of getting to try out the demo back at PAX East, and I had a great time with this game. We chatted for a little while. I even got to voice my opinions. But unfortunately, my initial impressions on the game had the live reaction just never, the recording never actually made it. But I still have the footage. Got it right here on my thumb drive. It's pretty awesome. I was really happy that they let me go home with this. So yeah, so what you're about to see here is footage that I took from PAX East. I am going to edit it a little bit, but if you would like to see the entire gameplay session, just let me know in the comments. I'll be happy to upload it. I just want to let you know that it is missing my initial reactions, but I'm going to do my best to cover it along with the voiceovers I did from the for the characters, as you'll see here. But anyway, if you like what you see here, please do consider subscribing to my channel, liking the video, commenting, and then share it with everyone. Alright, enjoy the video. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the PAX East demo edition of the Mageseeker. Anyway, the game looks really well animated, including the title screen. You can tell they put in a lot of effort with this. Anyway, gameplay menu, pretty simple. And so we go into the settings. What you're gonna find here is that there aren't too many, gameplay options that you can customize. Not even the controller scheme. So what this says is that the developers have developed the game in a way that they have intended. But you're also going to find that you won't need too much in the way of gameplay customization, because it's going to be very intuitive and it's going to feel as natural as it was for me. Anyway, hope you enjoy the gameplay intro.
In this land, magic is as natural as the soil we walk on. But mages are not free. In the kingdom of Demacia, Mageseekers hunt for those with magical abilities, locking them in the dark. Silas of Dregborn, recruited by the Mageseekers as a child, was born with the power to sense magic. He saw the truth, that magic is everywhere. One day, Silas took pity on a captured mage. In that moment, he discovered the power to channel her magic. But this power was too much for a child to control. For 15 years, they locked him up. He stole magic from his only friend, Lux Crownguard, betraying her to break free of his shackles. Silas's escape has lit a spark. Will he use his power for petty revenge? Or will he start a wildfire that cannot be extinguished?
Not a bad intro. For those of you who are well versed in the League of Legends universe, not a bad intro. Yeah. Of course, I don't know too much about Silas, but hopefully I get to learn more through this story. You escaped death once. Now answer to my blade. Wow. Initial skirmish with Garen. Are they going to fight again later in the game? Can't answer that yet. Killing? Silas, we have to go now. The whole city is after you. Follow me. I know a way out. Ow. That was for leaving me locked up for 15 years. I deserve that. I'm sorry. I was a bad teacher. I'm still a Mageseeker. You have no reason to trust me. But I know another way out of the city. Fewer soldiers. Fine. But if you cross me, teacher, I'll have your head. If I betray you, you're welcome to take it. Ah! Just kidding. Alright, so the game starts with you as Silas, a former Mageseeker. So as you see here, it's like, yeah, this is basically why you don't really need to have too many customization options. The game is played through a gamepad, so in the demo I played with the Xbox gamepad, a controller, however you want to call it. I refer to it as gamepad now. But yeah, the controls are pretty simple. You can attack just by using, I think I remember like using X as the attack button, and I think A is the dash button. Yeah, so just trying some things out. Alright. Now that the fun's over, now we can move on to the, to the tutorials. So one of the unique things about Silas is that he is able to copy abilities, as was also noted in the intro. So description reads: Silas can copy magical abilities from his enemies, target and hook an enemy with your chains to copy their ability. Silas will store the ability in his gauntlets until it's used. And you're going to find out that a lot of the game is going to depend on his the ability to master techniques such as this. Yeah. And as you can see here, there's a cooldown. For limited time, Silas cannot copy an ability from the same enemy twice. This cooldown can be seen when targeting the enemy. So it took me a while to figure this out, but I do now see that the ring is the indicator, which I think can actually get done. So, yeah, take a hit like a noob. Yeah, yeah. I don't claim to be an expert at games. I just enjoy playing them. Like to borrow my, yeah. And Silas is giving off, a lot of his dialogue there. Pretty cool. Yeah. Like I said, I'm an absolute noob about this. Yeah. And finally I nailed it. And I just throw it right back at him. Right then, yeah. Boom! Alright, now that we're done here, let's move on. Alright. It's time we're dealing with an ice mage. It's not stealing if you give it back. Yeah, true words can be spoken. Alright, next up we have elemental strengths and weaknesses. There are 6 different types of elemental magic. Magical enemies take extra damage from their opposing element and reduced damage from their own. Yeah, this is something that's going to be very important. So, the better that you master the elemental guide, and the closer to being a better player you will be than I was in this demo. Yeah, there was just so much excitement in my head, and considering that I was actually recording with one of the producers of the game, I was just like way too excited about it to give it some thoughts. So, ice versus fire. So far, you've seen fire and ice, elements. Use them against like the opposing boss. Yes. There you go. So as long as they're like utilizing, opposing elements against the mages, you'll inflict more damage. Oh, this is also a really cool ability, the chain hook. Yep. There you go. Oh, and I totally forgot that, yes, there is a heavy attack in this game. But thankfully we have tutorials to help us remember. Help me remember, that is. Again, messing around. We're actually going to take some time to explore, this environment, this opening scene. Yeah. You see, like, how beautifully detailed this filthy mage scum! Stay away from me, mage! The sheer destruction is like, it's captured pretty dang well. A lot of dead soldiers, injured civilians. Get away, monster! Get away, monster! I tried to get to that area just to try to help out that citizen, but they won't let. But the game doesn't let me, unfortunately. So we have no choice but to move on. Yep. Pitiful Mageseekers, don't you want freedom? Rise up against Demacia and escape with me. Never! I serve the king. Then you can die alongside our oppressors. Yeah. Yeah, go Silas, go. Right. Yeah. Right. So you won't be doing battle with just Mageseekers. You'll also be doing battle with a number of different enemies. Just got the soldiers as well, and then later on we'll be encountering like other creatures in this world. Oop. There you go. Watch me break everything I can. Oh man, It's so beautifully detailed in this art style. Simplistic enough so that the focus would be on the gameplay and the story elements. Our beloved city in ashes. Oh, wow. Even pixelated art like this, you have to really appreciate, how well you can still tell a story. And then here we go with Killen trying to protect the citizens of the city. Okay. Do you trust me now, Silas? I'm trying to help you escape. The path was lightly guarded. You haven't led me into a trap. Well, why do you still fight for them, teacher? Join this revolution. Flee with me. I still have students. I can't abandon them the same way I abandoned you. You must keep running. There's a secret path through this tunnel. I'll hide your trail and meet you in the forest. So this is it, Killen. Freedom lies ahead. You just linger on for a while. You deserve a second chance. Your crime, I know it was an accident. You were just a child. The Mageseekers do not know mercy, and neither do I. I'll have my revenge on them all, from the lowliest prison guard to the Eldred crown guard himself. If you plan to kill the Mageseekers' leader, then you must find allies. You inspired an uprising in the city, but the countryside is already swarming with rebel mages. They're just outlaw bands. They rob Mageseeker patrols and steal sheep from fields. Revolution is a much grander cause than banditry. Revenge is unprofitable. Well, consider it. New friends are a powerful medicine for wounded hearts like ours. Whatever you choose, I'll celebrate your victories from afar. You were a good boy, Silas, and you become a man with better morals than I. I know you can win. Thank you, Killen. That is good to hear. Alright. Yay, we finished the first gameplay and demo level. And we're seeing the aftermath. Is that Silas, the escaped murderer? Yeah, Vita. He'll bring the Mageseekers down on us! That's the mage who killed the king. That's the mage who killed the king. They think I killed the king too? Interesting and useful. Yes, I am Silas of Dragborn. Today, I left the city in flames. But my ambitions don't end there. Last night, the king died, but his son still lives. And the Mageseekers still take their orders from the same pampered swine who threw me in prison, Lord Eldred. We must spread the fire we sparked in the capital today to every town and village in the kingdom. Who is ready to bring the fight home? We'll be imprisoned. I don't even know how to fight. I just want peace. Huh? I'm Leilani, proud revolutionary and spellcrafter, amateur stew maker. Do you mean what you said? Fighting for mages, overthrowing the aristocracy? I was trying to fire up their courage, but it doesn't seem like these mages have any. They're tired and wounded. It'll be a while before they're ready to fight. But they've all heard rumors about you. How did you manage to kill the king? I didn't, actually. When I arrived in the throne room, he was already dead. Lord Eldred and the rest of those Mageseeker dogs haven't escaped my revenge yet. What sort of group are you fighting with? Are they camped nearby? A group? No, I'm alone. Well, I lead a band of rebels in the woods. Escaped mages who want to fight. If we had a skilled warrior like you to teach us, we could give the Mageseeker some real trouble. After years in prison, I've seen what blindly following orders can do. I think you'll find that rebels are not exactly rule followers. Why not come see our base? I can promise you a bowl of my carrot stew. I am starving, that's true. Very well, show me your rebel army. Alright, so I'm told by the devs that this next mission, Devener, main mission is made in media res in the middle of the game. So we've advanced several missions later, and now we're going to be trying to save Leilani's mentor, Kara. Hesbeth, the Mageseeker's lead scientist, has a laboratory there. Break in and bring Kara home. Alright, so here we are in the lab in Devener. So we're going to take a look at the map, the overhead view of the map. So what you're going to find here is that this area is the map area. It's Metrovania like, so there's plenty of ground to cover, but in this demo we're just going to go eastbound, and we'll eventually make our way to that last area in the far right hand corner. Yeah, this area we won't be playing, but we will be taking insights. Hesbeth is combining mages with beasts? Is he trying to create a mage who fights but doesn't think? Disgusting. Hesbeth and Eldred deserve to die for this. Yeah, so I'm playing around with a bunch of different abilities. What you see here on the top left-hand corner is there's one of my many abilities, and we just also took some gold. Not exactly sure what the gold's gonna do, but we'll save it for later. But yeah, but not only that, but we can also toggle between different abilities, and even more so distinctively, they represent elements that we were introduced to, and those elements we'll use to combat the many different foes that we'll face here in the lab. Yeah, I just wanted to do that. So unfortunately, there's an invisible wall. That was on purpose for some reason, but okay. Yeah, it is a demo. I don't imagine it's going to be, most of standoffishly invisible wall. But here we go. We're going to be fighting a lightning-based, an electricity-based enemy. So when we're able to catch an enemy with its own electricity ability, it'll actually stun him. Against an opposing element, yeah, it will most certainly be effective. But against, it's not quite as effective, but it'll still get the job done. And I am a poor fighter because I keep on burning up my potions. So don't be an idiot like me and waste potions. Yeah, but as you also see there, when I was fighting the enemy, I actually was starting to get back some of my mana. So that's how you would recover it, in battle. So you're encouraged to just use your abilities as often as you can and switch around as needed. Alright. So here we are at a gap, and these are some more of the enemies we'll face. And oof, there. I knew that minion was gonna come after me like that, so I took advantage. So strategy is also kind of a key. It's getting to learn attack patterns and behaviors. Absolutely going to be critical to his success in the game. Yeah. So skipping a little further ahead, we're just going to go down to gameplay elements. Story elements, that is. What is that? I've collected reports that the Veiled Lady herself appears to those she deems worthy. Believers leave gifts for her in the sacred woods. They help shall bless them. If she is truly who they say, we cannot allow her knowledge of Demacia to come to light. Hesbeth. What is that feather? Is this the Veiled Lady's feather? Incredible. I can sense its magic even through the glass. If this is real, then she is a powerful mage, or perhaps just a very big bird. Whatever this is, I shouldn't let the Mageseekers have it all to themselves. Wow. Perhaps someone back at camp can tell me what to do with this. Alright. Wisteria. I've installed myself as a midwife and healing woman. I am pleased to report that the people of this village have been most welcoming to me. I am pleasantly surprised by how well the outskirt villages continue to uphold the law of stone. When I begin to feign sympathy for the plight of mages, many expecting parents lowered their guard and became exceptionally forthcoming to me. They shared that members of their family were mages, and they worried the affliction we would pass to their child. Some even exposed themselves to me as mages. They begged me for the various petricide tonics and trinkets I peddle, in the hopes that they would prevent their child from inheriting their curse. While it is of great importance that these rogue mages be added to the registry, it is commendable that they wish to spare their children from the life of anguish mages deserve. Adeptus Investigator Ingrid. How ruthless. Yeah, how ruthless is that? Yeah. These Mageseekers are just downright awful. Alright. So now we come to the end of this demo. And lo and behold, who's there? Are you Kira? Leilani sent me to rescue you. I am. Bless that girl. I knew she wouldn't give up on me. Oh no. And who is this? Silas. Come to botch another rescue? Is that Wisteria? I hardly recognized you. It's been decades. I grew up. But I see you're still the same reckless boy. I'm here to rescue Kara, but I can take you too if you're ready to run. Ha! You think seriously think I'd abandon my post? What? I dreamed of running long ago, but those are the foolish dreams of a child. I learned from you. Mages are a scourge upon Demacia. They do not deserve freedom. What about you? Don't you deserve freedom? My powers are under control, unlike yours. I use them to protect mages from themselves. Then you really have changed. So if you notice here, if you notice like a fade, a fade into the boss fight, right after the dialogue, I'm gonna tell you a little something. Unfortunately, like in the middle of my gameplay, by this time I had already gone through 3 different attempts to actually break Kara out of prison. Unfortunately, like the gameplay had crashed, and I had to, and there was actually no save feature. So if I had not skipped over to the actual boss fight, where I finally where I finally kind of learned how to fight, then we were gonna be sitting here forever. Uh, Unfortunately, there was a crash in the middle of the game, and so I skipping over to fading into the boss fight was something that I had to do. But I still hope that you enjoy the boss fight for what it is, which took me a while to kind of get right. So in this scenario, Wisteria cannot be damaged. She'll taunt you for trying to hurt her until you figure out that the only way to win this fight is to break Kara out of prison. And as you see here, I'm using a different ability that I was recommended, which is the fire explosion. Yeah. And so we're getting pretty close to the end of the fight here. But I think we are gonna get this one, and we have GG. Woo! Yeah! No, I can't lose control again. Run! Sounded a little frustrated there, yeah?
Honor, duty, justice. For centuries, these were the principles by which Demacia stood. But fear corrupts even the noblest ideals. The Mageseekers abused that fear to gain power. Or so they thought. For he will show them what true power is. Demacia, the city of radiant virtue. It is time to reveal the truth of its darkness.
Alright, and there you have it. Ladies and gentlemen, that was the Mageseeker. I hope you enjoyed that one. If you liked the video, again, please do kindly leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and enable your notifications. All right, that's gonna do it for me, everyone. And thanks again, and have yourselves an awesome rest of your day.